Okay, Rule 116, Arraignment and Plea. So, Section 1, Arraignment and Plea, how is it made? So, ayan, the accused must be arraigned before the court where the complaint or information was filed or assigned for trial. The arraignment shall be made in open court by the judge or by the clerk of court, and by furnishing the accused with a copy of the complaint or information, reading the same in the language or dialect known to him, and asking him whether he pleads guilty or not guilty. The prosecution may call at the trial witness other than those named in the complaint or information. Second, the accused must be present at the arraignment and must personally enter his plea. Both arraignment and plea shall be made of record, but failure to do so shall not affect the validity of the proceedings. And when the accused refuses to plead or makes a conditional plea, a plea of not guilty shall be entered for him. When the accused pleads guilty but presents exculpatory evidence, his plea shall be deemed withdrawn and the plea of not guilty shall be entered for him. When the accused is under a preventive detention, his case shall be raffled and its records transmitted to the judge to whom the case was raffled within 3 days from the filing of the information or complaint. The accused shall be arraigned within 10 days from the date of the raffle. The pre-trial conference of his case shall be held within 10 days after arraignment. The private offended party shall be required to appear at the arraignment, but only for purposes of plea bargaining, determination of civil liability, and other matters requiring his presence. In case of failure of the offended party to appear despite due notice, the court may allow the accused to enter a plea of guilty to a lesser offense which is necessarily included in the offense charge with conformity of the trial prosecutor alone. G. Unless a shorter period is provided by special law or the Supreme Court circular, the arraignment shall be held within 30 days from the date the court acquires jurisdiction over the person of the accused. The time of the pendency of the motion to quash or a bill of particulars or other causes justifying suspension of the arraignment shall be excluded in computing the period. Okay, so section 1 yan. So, how is arraignment done? The accused must be arraigned in open court. Yan, sabi dyan, open court. And he must personally enter his plea. So, siya mismo. Okay, so how is arraignment done also? By reading the complaint or information and making the accused enter his plea of guilty or not guilty. Guilty ba or not guilty? Yun. So, the information will be read to the accused in the language or dialect known to him, no? Yan. So, pwede bang i-waive to ng accused? Yung arraignment, this right? No. Bakit? Because the right to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusations against him cannot be waived. So, dito nga kasi sa arraignment niya malalaman yung information. Dito kasi babasahin sa kanya yung information or the complaint whereby he will be informed of the nature and cause of the accusations against him. And sa Rule 115 nga, di ba, nasabi doon na right ng accused to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusations against him, and that is a constitutional right. Yan. So, pero, pwede niyang i-waive yung reading. So, yung reading, pwede. Yes. Yan. Only in 2 instances nga lang. 1, if there are multiple cases. And 2, if the violation involves a violation of an environmental law. Yan. So, may the accused also waive the right to enter his plea? Kasi dito nga rin yan, di ba, sa arraignment. Yun, arraignment and plea. So, yes, pwede. Pwede niyang i-waive ang kanyang entering of plea. Plea, waive. Yes, yan. Kailan? If he refuses. Di ba? Ayaw niya. Ayaw niya mag-plea. No? Or 2, he enters a conditional plea. Yan. Or 3, he pleads guilty but with exculpatory evidence. And fourth, when the violation is involving environmental laws. Yan. So, when the accused post bail naman, the court will read the information to him and he will sign an undertaking that he will appear for arraignment on the indicated date and time. And if he fails to do so, sa environmental law to ha, he shall waive, he deems, he waives the reading of the information and authorizes the court to enter a plea of not guilty for him. So, bakit ba nagre-refuse ito? Bakit ba nagre-refuse ang isang accused to enter his plea? Because he might be preserving a remedy or a right. Kasi, if the accused is challenging the validity of his arrest, diba, illegal ang kanyang pagka-arrest, if sa arraignment he enters a plea, he no longer